Hell yeah.
Yo, what's going on? Cuts by Reggie. Back in the other side of Diamond Cuts for a second. Today, hopefully y'all can see everything, but today we have a quick review, because there's only a few differences in these two products versus the original Ergos and the EVOs. But before I run through that real quick, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, comment, like, dislike if you like, all that extra stuff, right? So really we're gonna start with the EVOs, because with the EVOs there's not too big of a difference. You do get a bigger oomph with this new motor. All right. I had them on pre-order. I had them on pre-order for I think it was probably about a month and a half, 2 months before I got mine in, before the actual release date. So yeah, I kept the deeper teeth on mine. I do like this blade. This is the Ultimate 2.0. So, I mean, really the only difference is it's a different blade. It's a little bit thicker, in my opinion. It does give a good cut right out the box. Now, if y'all see my unboxing, when I did it on my arm, it looked like, oh my God, we ready to go. But actually, excuse me, actually in the whole scheme of things, actually cutting hair, lining stuff up, fresh out the box, they're not ready to go. All right. So I did have to put a little touch on them. But once you got them, and I'll try to put some videos in here of me actually using them. Once you got these set though, this is a better blade than the original one. And with all of that all together, this is a better trimmer than the original one. It still gives you the where is it at? The 120 minutes of runtime with the hour charge. So, you know, that's not too bad. And I mean, it's a charger. I mean, it's a trimmer. So a 2-hour runtime is actually pretty good, because you're not back to back, unless you're in there doing ball heads but most people don't remove bulk with their main trimmers, right? So good, quiet. They are a little bit heavier than the original ones, but they're not bad. They're not, once you get used to that weight, you're good. You're ready to go. So I do believe these were $129, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. Nice. Not mad at it at all. All right. That's the EVO. Now we got the Ergo, the X-Ergo, right? It's not too many differences, but there is a few things that stand out that makes this one a better choice than the original Ergo. All right. And I'm going to get to why you would still pick the original one or the Rogue versus this one. All right. So again, like I said, I had them on pre-order about a month and a half, 2 months, right? These are more than the original Ergos. All right. These are more than the original Ergos. I think the original ones are $190 and these are $219, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I'll put the prices on the screen somewhere. All right. So you got the product in. Of course, you got the different accessories. They give you the little click levers. They give you, of course, and again, I don't never change mine, but if you want, you got the different face platings. Of course, as you can see, I've just been using my original the cord. I don't use the dock, not because the dock is not worth it. It's just because I have a lot of stuff. I actually have to remove a bunch more stuff. I was going through anyway, I got a lot of stuff on my station. So you get the extra blade, the extra cases, you get the click lever. You could change different colors of the lever. Of course, you see on this one, you got the see-through, you see the motor. So the few differences in this, you still only get the, 2 hours? You get the 2 hours of runtime, 105 minutes of charge time, which it is what it is. I understand you can't change everything all at once. Why not take those baby steps? But this one do have a 9-volt motor, so it does help with the I mean, you get the same runtime and everything, but that does help with that extra push when you're cutting down bulk, when you're cutting down more thicker hair. All right. Overall, it's pretty much the same trimmer. I mean, the same clipper. It got the same build. Of course, it got a different front casing on it. It's not as slippery, and this is not as easy to slip out your hand than this one. They're both still as quiet. All right. This one does come with a taper blade, which I am more of a fan of a fade blade. I know I like fade blades. All right. Most of my clippers that I use, whether it comes with one or I add one, I like the fade blade. But this, not that a taper blade is anything less than anything. It still gets a cut. This blade on this clipper is a great blade to me. All right. Especially with this motor, with this build, it's a great addition to this clipper. The only problem that I had with this, and in the beginning of using this, is it did get a little bit warm. Nothing crazy. I'm starting to think a lot of clippers do that in the beginning. They just get warm. They haven't been used, so they get a little hot. Because I mean, every time I get a new clipper, it just feels like it gets hot, but then it doesn't most of the time. So in the beginning of using this, it was a little bit warm, a little bit hot, but it seems like once you get used to it, it kind of disappears. And it still might be hot, but you're not thinking about it, especially when you got a busy day, you're just going. Of course, y'all know last year, Ergos was my favorite clipper. Between JRL and the Ergos, they were my two favorite clippers. All right, here we go with the original one versus the X-Ergo. Different blade. This came with a fade blade. They both got the click levers, right? Different build, of course. Different motor, stronger motor, better for bulk. Not as good on bulk with this one. Much better for bulk. All right. There is one in between this one, or actually lower than this one, which is the Rogue. It actually has a 9-volt battery in it as well, but it's not this. It don't come with a dock. It don't come with the different face plates and all that. It actually is cheaper than the original Ergo. All right. So the Ergo is still a great clipper. It's still a great clipper. The difference is you get a better motor with this one. You get a better cut with this one in the sense of the bulk, right? Like I said, when originally reviewing these, I picked the JRL over these because the JRL was better with cutting down bulk. But now you got these, a little bit more expensive. I think they're like $20 more, but better with cutting down bulk. I'm trying to make all this make sense. I had it all in my head. Now I'm starting to get lost. Either way, you get the 10,000 RPM. You get the diamond, the black diamond carbon blade, the adjustable levers. This do come with the double magnetic guards. All right. I have an order of the black guards on the way, the double magnetic guards on the way. These were silver, but they wasn't made silver. It's like they got the black ones and just coated it with silver, which is fine. But as soon as you start using them, that silver paint or coating starts to chip off. So now you're leaving chips and things in people's hair. And, of course you got to make sure you get it out. But that's not good in the beginning. Like I could understand that after a while that the blades or the guards start to chip, the paint start to fall off. But it's like fresh out the box, paint chipping. And that could just be the coating that's on there. It's not made for blah, blah. I do have an order of the black double magnetic guards on the way just to see if there is a difference between them. It does seem like they're just the black ones coated, so there might not be a difference, but I don't like the guards at all. This clipper actually worked better with the JRL premium guards that I have. So I've been using the JRL guards with this Ergo, and that just seems to get a better cut to me. I don't like the way that the double magnetics from Gamma they fit. I don't like the way they hold on to the clipper. And like I said, somebody told me that the black ones are actually different. So I do have an order of the black ones on the way to give a extra review on those before I really just throw out there, no, don't get them. All right. So with all that being said in this video, yes, buy these. This is the same price as the original one, and it's better. So if you're gonna buy an Evo anyway, get the X-EVO. You got a better motor, you got a better cut, a better blade, get the X-EVO. Now with the Ergos, yes, they better at cutting down bulk because they give it the extra oomph with that motor. Is the motor actually, or is this motor in design actually worth purchasing over this or the Rogue, which I have a Rogue, I just don't have it with me. But is it worth purchasing over the other ones? Not really. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? I do like this tapered blade, but for a good fade, a good little nice cut, there's nothing wrong with the Ergos, all right? Or nothing wrong with the Rogues from Stylecraft. So no matter which one you get, you're gonna get a great clipper. And no matter which one you get, you can use my discount code, Cuts by Reggie, when you checking out and save you some money. Who likes to save some money? You do. Cuts by Reggie discount code. Hopefully all that makes sense. I was trying to get everything. One more thing. This one is heavier, right? And it seems like when you're using it, it got just a tad bit of an extra arch in there. Not like nothing crazy, but when you cut, you can feel that just like it just got an extra in the arch. Either way, if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, there's a thumbs down button. Comment, share, subscribe. If I missed anything, I'll just be rambling through these videos sometimes. So if I missed anything, come back, say, yeah, you missed something. All right. And I'll be back with another video here soon. I got the JRLs, the gold edition, on the way. So be on the lookout for those. I'm trying to make sure I ain't missed nothing. Same charge time, same run time. Only thing is, got a different battery, got a different blade. Are they worth the buy? Yes. Discount code, Cuts by Reggie. And we out. Peace.